I would like to know for those with young children, as some of us might quote unquote graduate into kind of this new choice point with time, do they automatically kind of get pulled up with us? And then just the second part of that is a lot of these energies from the planetary alignment already coming in and impacting us where we might be experiencing other timelines through dreams. Could that be part of this choice point already in the
Ah,
last couple of days? Thank you.
ah, yes, it is that we want to be very careful when we speak of moving up, or that perhaps you are making a choice that is higher, and that then by being in that choice energetically, they are with you. And we have a difficult time sometimes with language fully conveying from our perception what it is that we are wanting to share. But it is that there is no actual right or wrong choice, but there is a conscious choice to choose to step into a frequency that is merging back with an organic timeline of rhythm, cycles, unity, love, compassion, telepathic communication, synchronicity, magic, infinite possibilities, abundance, etc., healing, quantum healing, so on. And that energy is completely available at this time. And yes, as a parent, as you step into that timeline, the power of your synchronicity and connection and syncing up with your children alone is enough, because you have a heart coherence with them. You have a bond with them. You're energetically attuned to them. You are coherent on a biological level with their frequencies. And as you are choosing these higher vibrations, they are automatically aligning with those frequencies. Now, supporting them in coming into balance, into rhythm, disconnecting is more and more from perhaps the black box and technologies, being in nature, eating clear and healthy food, connecting, meditating, chanting, toning, loving one another, communicating, all of those things are supportive. But it is simply you being that frequency in itself, in the sphere of anyone that comes into your experience will pick up on that. Just like if you're at a dinner party and you're there and there's someone very negative who comes all of a sudden and is angry, the vibration and the frequency changes, especially if you're in coherence or in connection with them because you have known them or in a relationship with them, or family members will trigger and create discordant energy within each other more than a stranger. And the same is true for coherent energy. However, coherent energy, which is the choice point of this higher frequency, is much more powerful than discordant energy. So as you hold that vibration automatically, those within your sphere of influence, especially those on a biological level and in a level of relationship and connection, will automatically move into that frequency. The question you are asking is if your dreams are becoming more vivid. Yes, what is happening right now is time itself is completely shifting and changing. And so parallel realities, lifetimes, experiences are bleeding into this experience. And that means that in dream time, they will become more amplified and more real, as if someone is literally laying next to you or talking to you or right there with you, or you are connecting in this way, because this is a change from this linear time frame to this whole holographic time frame. And so often, for example, this one, when she travels and is doing magic, she will notice at sacred sites a glitch, meaning as a shaman or someone is in ceremony or she is in ceremony, she will notice that the timeline of what was happening perhaps 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 years ago at that specific sacred site bleeds into the current reality of the time frame of the calendar of, let's say, 2025. And that time frame is also simultaneously bleeding into the reality or the time frame of those who were in sacred ceremony there perhaps 6,000 years ago. And there is a convergence and a mingling of energies and codes and actual biology. And so that convergence is a convergence between not only different time frames, different dimensions, and different realities, but amplifying right now. So many of you will notice that yes, your dreams will increase. Your experience with time itself will begin to change. Your perception of reality may begin to look differently. You may feel disoriented. You may feel dizzy. You may notice your hand coming up or butting up against an energy, but there's nothing there in the air. You might feel something as you're walking somewhere looking at you or watching you, but yet there isn't anyone. You may have a sensation of something coming and sitting on your bed, or a feeling or something touching your shoulder. You might begin to notice something as if an experience that you've had it before and you can't quite put your finger on it. You might notice that you're looking at someone and communicating with them, but somebody else has actually dropped into their body and has walked in and is communicating to you from another realm temporarily to share or to give you a message. Many things like this are going to start to increase and intensify, and this is part of this process.